Hey everyone! Are you ready to dive into one of the most intense episodes of The Handmaid's Tale yet? Season 6 Episode 8 had everything: drama, betrayal, and those jaw-dropping moments we all live for. Let's break it down together and see what really went down in Gilead this week. So, let's kick things off with the big event, Serena and Commander Wharton's wedding. On the surface, it looked like a royal affair, but did you catch those uneasy glances? Right after Wharton literally carried Serena across the threshold, his true colors started to show. Did anyone else see that coming? Serena's face said it all. One minute she's hopeful, the next she's trapped all over again. It's wild how quickly things can change in Gilead. But the real action? That was with June Osborne. June is absolutely leading the charge now. She puts the handmaid's clothes back on, not as a symbol of oppression, but as a sign of rebellion. How cool is that? She turns what was meant to enslave them into their armor for liberation. And did you notice how the uprising happened right under the commander's noses? Genius. There were some powerful moments with June, especially when she walked right past Nick. That felt like a huge turning point. Is she finally letting go of the past and choosing her mission over old ties? What do you think? And then there's her plan with the handmaids, blades hidden, targets chosen, and a brutal showdown with Commander Bell. That scene was intense. Bell's fate felt like poetic justice, especially after everything he did to Janine. When Janine just smiled and said, "Thanks," you could feel the relief. Freedom, at last. Now, let's talk about June and Serena's relationship. Remember at the start of the season when it seemed like they might be on the same side? Fast forward to now, and Serena's telling everyone June forgave her, but June's face? Total disbelief. Is Serena delusional, or is she just desperate for allies? That's something to watch. Aunt Lydia's journey this season has been a roller coaster. Her care for Janine really opened her eyes to the horrors the girls have faced. The moment June confronted her, placing all the blame on Lydia's shoulders, was one of the most powerful scenes in the episode. You could see the pain and guilt hit Lydia all at once. And when Janine walked in and told her, "You did this," it was a gut punch. Did anyone else get emotional watching Lydia finally break down and embrace Janine? It feels like we're seeing a new side of her, maybe even the start of her redemption arc. The tension in this episode was off the charts, especially when Aunt Lydia realized something was up at the wedding and rushed to the Red Center. The scene with the poisoned cake and the girls in red was so nerve-wracking. Would the revolution get caught before it even started? Thankfully, June's speech convinced Lydia to let them fight back. It's moments like this that make you wonder, can Aunt Lydia really change, or is it too late? Back to Serena and Wharton, their marriage fell apart almost instantly. Wharton's true nature came out, and Serena was left feeling betrayed and trapped. Her speech to the handmaid sounded progressive, but do you think she really meant it? Or was it just for show? When she left Wharton with Noah, it felt like she was finally ready to choose her own path. Will she side with the resistance, or is she still too tied to Gilead's old ways? Visually, this episode was stunning. The handmaids moving in unison, the red cloaks against the snowy night, it was haunting and beautiful. The wedding could have been a bit more dramatic, but those little moments like Naomi's side eyes and Commander Lawrence's dry humor added so much depth. For me, the standout scene was the emotional showdown between Aunt Lydia, June, Moira, and Janine. The music, the weight of responsibility, Lydia's trembling lip, it was just incredible. And seeing Lydia alone at the end, turning to God for guidance, really hit hard. Performance-wise, Serena stole the show. Her pain and anger were so raw when she confronted Wharton. You could feel how deeply she'd been hurt and fooled. With only 2 episodes left, who knows what's coming next? Will the army storm Gilead? Will June and the handmaids escape for good? And what about Serena? Will she finally break free, or is she doomed to repeat her mistakes? So, what did you think of this episode? Do you believe Aunt Lydia can truly change? Will Serena finally stand up for herself? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. I love hearing your theories. If you enjoyed this breakdown, don't forget to like and subscribe for more deep dives into The Handmaid's Tale. Check out the playlist for all my episode reviews, and follow me on social media for even more behind-the-scenes insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. The revolution isn't over yet.